When I demonstrated with Bruce Lee, like my very first demonstration was right after the International. He had phoned me up and he said that Taki was going back to Seattle and he needed someone to dummy. And I said, he asked me if I would like to do it, and I said, I would love to do it. He says, and I'll teach you, and you be my demonstration partner. Well, the first thing I noticed about Bruce Lee, he never rehearsed. In Kempo, we always rehearsed to almost the 10th degree, where you would fall, where you would roll, what punch you would try to throw. And the first demonstration, you just punch and kick, and I'll take care of the rest. I go, gosh, I didn't feel comfortable. It's just, it'll come out. You just punch and kick, and I'll just take it from there. So we never really rehearse. A couple times he said, I'm going to do trapping, and that's about it. I knew that I would punch, or he would trap the hand, and I would just act natural, and I'll just take care of the rest. So that's the main thing he did. He didn't really rehearse on his demonstration, you know. And I always felt uncomfortable with that, because in Kempo we always rehearse, you know. We had routines down and things like that. As he just said, well, I'll just take it from there. You just punch and kick. If I could not hold for him properly in any demonstration, he would just hit my chest. And it'll look good anyway, because he's moving so fast. But the crowd thought that was just probably part of the way we trained. But he was very, like I said, very spontaneous in a demonstration. He says, if you make a mistake, that's no problem. I'll just take care of it. And I did make mistakes. He just recovered and compensated for when I made the error. And throw me or sweep me or took me down. 3 punches. Once in a while, a lock up. But that was Bruce Lee. He was just so spontaneous in his.
more mellower and be more peaceful, like Jim.
Did it achieve that his time with you? Did you feel that perhaps he learned something from you?
No, definitely not yet. First, because of shooting schedule and all that, I mean, he cannot have it on a regular basis. And secondly, he is still on the level right now of enjoying it as an excitement, like his motorcycle and his sports car, you know, some for release of his whatever, anger.
The film footages was shot with a hidden Super 8 camera because Bruce Lee did not want it to be filmed. According to Bruce Lee, speed in fighting depends not just on your hands and feet and swiftness, but other attributes such as non-telegraphic moves and awareness. Speed in fighting is to hit your foe without yourself being hit. This can only be done by hours of practice and being Speed in fighting is no good without the power that goes with it. Here he demonstrates the one-finger push-up. Power in hitting depends on your strength. But it is the way you throw your blows. It is not whether you are close or at length. If you are too near, use your striking elbows. If you are too far, your kicking feet. But it is the hands that you'll employ the most. Here, he demonstrates his famous 1-inch punch. Is much more powerful than your hand. Kicking properly is the most powerful and damaging blow you can administer. Bruce Lee's forte was the Jeet Kune Do kick, which differs from the classical side. Jeet Kune Do side kick, both the snap and thrust are combined, so there's no loss of power and speed. Here, Bruce Lee Jr. is introduced by his father to family, friends, and admirers. Here, Bruce Lee Jr. demonstrates the power punch. Bruce Lee developed Jeet Kune Do, but wished he didn't have a name for it, because the very words Jeet Kune Do already indicate that it's another martial art form. Lee increased the explosiveness of his kick by the use of his hips, instead of relying only on the snap of the foot from the knee. He jerked his hip forward just an instant before his foot makes contact. The timing of the movements is very important and difficult to do. One of the immediate way to increase your speed at impact is to snap with your hand or foot just before contact. Another demonstration by the champion. If a kick had only power but no snap, the board would be hurled at a distance without breaking, unless it was braced. If the kick had a snap but no power, the board would not break. A 5-inch board without support is too thick to split with a snap kick. The film collections of Hong Kong multi-millionaire Samuel Cheng. In 1973, Golden Harvest tried to buy it for $500,000 right after the death of Bruce Lee, but it was not for sale. After years of negotiation, Pioneer Films was able to reproduce it in 35mm film with permission from Mr. Cheng.
これは1967年国際空手大会で26歳のブルースが披露したジークンドー。防具をつけて相手を本気で殴る、蹴る、投げる。当時武術の多くが決められた型を重んじ、直接突きや蹴りなどを体に当てなかった時代に、ブルースは何でもありを打ち出し、武術界に衝撃を与えました。あくまでも実戦を想定。相手が全く防御できないスピード。自分より大きな男をわずかな動きだけで吹っ飛ばす。全身の力を拳に伝える究極の心の集中。
See, to me, a motion picture is motion. Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep the dialogue down to the minimum. Here is the natural instinct and here is control. You are to combine the two in harmony. Not if you have one to the extreme, you will be very unscientific. If you have another to the extreme, you become all of a sudden a mechanical man, no longer a human being. So it is a successful combination of both. I mean, so therefore it's not pure naturalness or unnaturalness. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness. Yeah, right, that's it. Martial arts include all the combative arts like karate or karate, judo, Chinese kung fu or Chinese boxing, whatever you call it. All those, you see, like aikido, Korean, I can go on and on. But it's a combative form of fighting. I mean, it's not. Some of them became sport, but some of them are still not. I mean, they use, for instance, kicking to the groin, jabbing fingers in the eyes, and things like that.
No wonder he's successful. Chinese movies are full of this kind of action anyway. It's easy for a guy like you to violence.
basically we have only 2 hands and 2 feet. So styles tends to not only separate men, because they have their own doctrines, and then the doctrine became the gospel truth, but you cannot change, But if you do not have style, you just say, well, here I am, as a human being. How can I express myself totally and completely? Now, that way, you won't create a style, because style is a crystallization, that way, it's a process of continuing growth. Okay, now, 5 together. 5, ready, go!
Okay, if we move it over this way, instead of more room, right? We'll have a little more room.
It's okay, fine. Let me know, yeah. Do it like you said. Okay. I'm gonna go really close. What's our beautiful?
You taping? You duck walk that side. When I spin it around that way, so you're on that side. So you stay on this side.
Maybe I'll try this. Then I'll go over.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's it. You are in the frame going, 10%. Yeah, remember now, start. Low. It was really low like that. Okay, well, I'll go about it. We made a high. Remember, getting curly different.
Yeah, and how that way. In other words, don't cross. I mean, don't cross the line that I have with that. Don't do that.
All right, man.
Okay?
Yep. Good. Now, you want to check it when it's coming through.
I'll try it.
You let your foot in. Drive the button. You're pushing. Okay, now, Jim. Slow kick.